Hello. I'm thrilled to recognize and celebrate an exciting new chapter in the history of Denver law as we continue to pioneer the future of legal education. We're proud to celebrate the installation of Professor Roberto Corrada as the inaugural Mulligan Burleson Chair in Modern Learning at the Sturm College of Law.
Lucy versus Emmer.
Do you law students? I would say that maybe they get it more quickly than other students.
I remember the first day of class, he talked to us about how it was going to be different from a regular class. We were going to be doing an experiment of sorts, and that we wouldn't be doing just a Socratic class. We would be organizing. We would have the opportunity, if we wished, to organize as a labor union to learn labor law.
I started teaching this way in around 1994 or so. You know, I would tell people about it, and I think most of my colleagues for many years sort of like, well, that's great that you're doing that, that's that thing you do.
The ability to think and analyze that you learn in law school and apply that to real-life cases is what it's all about.
The law school experiences of Jim Mulligan and Joni Burleson exemplify the strength in combining real-world experience with legal doctrine.
I worked for a real estate company, and I reported to the general counsel, and he was my mentor at the same time as I was going to law school classes at night. And in fact, now I'm still practicing real estate law actively, and I owe all of that to that experiential learning.
If I were in front of a bunch of law school deans trying to talk about the kinds of innovations that we need in legal education, and I think we need to look both at what we teach and how we teach.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. It's, you know, we just started our orientation on Monday. I've spent some time preparing, and I hope it pays off.
What I've learned with doing various externships is that they just open doors that you didn't know that were there.
I think DU is a lot different from a lot of law schools because they do give us so many opportunities to experience the outside world.
For more than a century, Denver Law has pioneered experiential opportunities for law students through its clinical, externship, and simulation programs, including trial advocacy. This fall, the law school launched the Experiential Advantage curriculum, which is directly supported by funding from the Modern Learning Chair. This new curriculum will allow students to spend up to a full year of their law school career in real-world practice settings.
But it allowed me to end up entering the job on day one without having the fear of walking into the courtroom. I was already used to it.
Today's a very tight workforce marketplace. Competition is just huge. That to me is really the crux of it. Can you get a job?
Though the job market is still recovering from the Great Recession, many employers have told me that our students are some of the most practice-ready graduates they've encountered, and that they're more likely to hire those students because of the training Denver Law provides.
Hi Carla, this is Nikki from the board. I do think in the interviews for this job and for others, people were impressed with the fact that I had actually appeared in court and I had actually appeared before an agency.
At Denver Law, we are fortunate to have a national leader in experiential learning, Professor Roberto Corrada. For more than 20 years, Professor Corrada has been utilizing experiential learning methods in his classroom. But only in the past few years have these teaching methods gained momentum nationwide. Recently named among the top 26 law teachers in the nation, Professor Corrada's innovative and effective teaching methods have made an impact well beyond the walls of Denver Law.
Several years ago when I gave this presentation about the class to my own colleagues, I had somebody say, well, all you've done is make it more fun to learn. And I looked like, yeah, to me that's huge.
The Mulligan Burleson Chair in Modern Learning is the first of its kind in the nation. It reflects a growing demand nationwide to transform legal education into experiences that become more directly transferable into practice. We're proud to make an investment in legal education that is transforming the way tomorrow's attorneys learn. Congratulations to Roberto Corrada, the Sturm College of Law Modern Learning Chair, and a heartfelt thank you to Jim Mulligan, Joni Burleson, Doug and Mary Scrivener, and the many visionary supporters who've invested in this cutting-edge approach to legal education.